YouTube, came across this video talking about the Miami market, which is one of the hottest markets in the country. You got people coming from New York, Canada, majority of people coming from the northeast coast of the country. So we're gonna listen to this video and then I'll chime in.
Well, mortgage rates falling to their lowest level since September. The 30-year fixed mortgage rate coming in at 6.15% this week. I want to bring in Douglas Elliman, Executive Director of Sales, Dina Golden-Tayer. Dina, good morning. It's always great to see you.
Good morning, Cheryl. It's so nice to see you
Yeah,
again.
so thanks for being here. So listen, let's talk about first mortgage rates. I mean, we're starting to see them dip a little bit. Is this a trend, do you think, or just a one-off?
I sure hope so. There have been many buyers on the sidelines waiting for Q1 mortgage rates to decrease so they can jump back in the marketplace. So 6% doesn't sound as amazing as 18 months ago when rates were at 3%, but any dip is encouraging for the real estate marketplace.
Okay, so that could be a good thing, because I know that you also, it's not just in southern Florida and in the Miami area, but you've also had a lot of buyers that have been wanting to head up northern Florida, because of basically the prices that have gotten kind of out of control in the Miami area. Is that still the case?
Not for me. The buyers that I work with, which is primarily the ultra luxury marketplace, they love Miami Beach. They may move a little bit south to Coral Gables or a little bit north to Golden Beach or Palm Beach, but they certainly love the lifestyle here and are definitely staying put.
Interesting. Okay, I want to bring in my colleagues here because we've got two people on set that are big Florida folks, just like you are, Dina. But real quick, Florida is the fastest growing state. 1.9% increase in population from 21 to July of 2022. And it's all New Yorkers. I mean, I'm not saying anything our viewers don't know, because I'm sitting with two former New Yorkers who both have big pieces of Florida.
love Florida. Now, one of the things I'm curious about
everybody loves South Florida.
Yeah, it's amazing. So one of the things I'm curious about with Miami becoming sort of the crypto capital of the country, so many people having moved there, built their businesses down there, has that had any impact on the market with all of the softening in the crypto market? I mean, softening is a nice word, I think.
Softening is definitely a fair word. The realtors are choosing to say balancing the marketplace. The crypto buyers that I worked with in the last 2 years all paid cash. So I wouldn't say that there's been any correlation to the luxury marketplace, but it certainly makes for a nice marketing talking point.
Okay, fine. Mike Lee, another Florida resident who's gracing us with his presence today here in New York City.
Yes. A quick question. It seems like there's supply problems all over Florida. I mean, where I am on the West Coast, you're starting to see some supply finally hit the market. But I'd imagine on the high end, the part of the reason why the prices have gone so insane is just because of the lack of supply. Are you seeing a lot of supply coming on market in these kind of ultra luxury places, as well as a little bit of softening of the price increases, not necessarily decreases? I mean, what are you seeing on the high end of the market down there?
Definitely. I mean, that's a fair statement all across the board, but the inventory is still quite limited. A year ago, if I had a buyer fly in, we may be able to see 5 to 8 homes. Now I could show that same buyer 8 to 12 homes. But the inventory is still quite limited, and there's far from an oversupply. In the sectors of the marketplace where there is more inventory, naturally you're going to see more leverage for buyers out there.
Are you still seeing, Dina, a lot of international buyers come in from different parts of the world? And if you are, because I know you are doing the uber luxury, the 10 to 12 to $15 million homes and up, are you still seeing that international buyer? Where are they coming from?
The main international buyer for the Miami marketplace remains Canadians. I have a lot of clients from Toronto and Montreal. I'm definitely working this year with more European buyers, but the bread and butter for my marketplace remains buyers from blue states like California, like New York. They still very much fuel the ultra marketplace.
Interesting. Well, if you look at the data from 2022, and especially with the tax situation going on up here in the Northeast, I can't blame my like I said, my two colleagues here, they're looking more at Florida. Before I let you go, though, I do want to ask you, existing home sales are coming out today at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Economists think we're going to get a 3.2% month-over-month fall. Do you think that that is actually going to happen today, but then also for the year? Do you think we're going to see these sales numbers, these existing home sales numbers, fall throughout the year as we start to see interest rates kind of start to go back up?
I think there's just so much more that's driving the migration to South Florida beyond interest rates. As long as California and states like Massachusetts pass measures like the mansion tax or the millionaire's tax and continue to drive ultra high net worth individuals out of their states, I believe that this year is going to show a healthy growth for Miami and South Florida. And the Goldman Sachs numbers that recently came out were also encouraging, showing that we're the only market in the country that's expected to see prices increase this year.
There you go. And that's why we keep talking about Florida. Dina Golden-Taylor. It's great to see you, Dina. Thank you for being here.
Not just our climate.
Yeah, that.
Well, there you have it. The Miami market is red hot right now. I think the Miami market is like the #1 market in the country. You got people coming from New York, like she just said, the Northeast, Canada, Miami. I have family there, so the home prices has just been going up the last couple of years, and it's been really difficult for the average person to buy a home. And I don't see the prices dropping this year. So it's going to be real tough for the average person to buy a home, but these are the times that we are in. Hope you like this video. If you like it, hit the like button. See you on the next video. Yay.
To the beaches.
Thank you so much for having me.
Good to see you.